Roar. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Mad Max 3? Anyone? No? Okay, you're lost. Hey guys, Operator here. I'm just gonna talk to you about the new game mode in Evolve called Arena. And I just want to say that, yeah, like I said in the previous video, that I'm just trying to make these two videos to distract you guys for now while I'm making the GTA 5 funny moments, which is taking up quite a bit of resources. But anyway, back to the new mode. It's pretty straightforward. Monsters versus hunters. One side wins when they knock out the other side. First team to 2 wins, essentially. And each time one round is completed, it switches to a different spot on the map. And these are supposed to be like the best spots to be domed, essentially, something like that. Of course, there are always monsters running around. Well, not necessarily monsters, but the wildlife, the creatures. So the monster does have some food to eat, and if he wants to evolve, like if he wants to give it a try, he can. I believe he's given half armor to start off with, so he's not fully tanked up. So he has the decision of either just running straight out there or eating some stuff first. However, though, he's not very far away, and they start on 2 different ends of the map, so you gotta make use of the time you have to eat. And essentially, with this game mode, it's kind of like it kind of speeds up the gameplay a little bit, because I can understand how some people, don't like Evolve because, it's not like all guns a-blazing all over the place, like, say, Battlefield or COD or something. Like, you gotta find the monster before you can really shoot much of anything, and it keeps, like, the action kind of low. I mean, I like it. I like the way Evolve is, in just regular hunt mode or evacuation mode, all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, this is still, like, a lot of fun. It's super action-intensive, requires a lot of the teamwork. However, though, it kind of makes the, it sort of reduces Maggie, the Trapper, to a bit of a lower, I don't know how to put this, but she's kind of less useful, because now that you don't have to track the monster, I mean, Abe is essentially the best character to use for this, because when you think about it, I mean, I mentioned this in the previous video, how he's just such a punishing Trapper, how he has the highest DPS out of any other Trapper, and he has those stasis grenades, which have a pretty big blast radius, and you can shoot or throw 5 at a time. It just makes him just so perfect for this, and it's kind of like, why use any other character? Because when you play game modes like Rescue or Nest, they lay out pretty good reasons to try and use some of the other characters. Like Bucket can use his turrets to take out the eggs and just leave them unattended if he wants to, and all that kind of stuff. But in this game mode, it isn't isn't really all that much that case. Wow, that didn't make any sense. Doesn't really seem to be the case. And I feel like this is mostly a problem with the trappers. Everything else, I don't know. Medics kind of seem to be fine. In terms of protect and support here, it kind of somewhat, I don't know. It kind of makes Cabot and Bucket a little bit less useful, because Cabot has that dust tagging and Bucket has the UAV. So you can kind of see why they have one piece of equipment you wouldn't want to use, and why you might want to reconsider. I mean, of course you want to use Cabot, because he has that freaking damage amplifier, which just cuts the monster's health in freaking half, basically. But yeah, it's like, it kind of makes a few of the characters, I mean, it is nice that it's there for people who like that, fast-moving gameplay, as I mentioned before. It speeds things up, because, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there could have been something. I feel like this is almost its version of, like, Team Deathmatch, There's no real objective, it's just kind of kill each other, essentially. But now that I've started talking about the game mode itself, I'm going to get into more detail about it. When it's down to one last hunter, essentially. Oh yeah, and by the way, if the Trapper goes down, the dome doesn't come down with him. And when it's down to one last hunter, he has 30 seconds to survive as long as he can, because when he does survive that long, it goes into sudden death, in which case he does like 10 times-ish the damage. Essentially, you just start like wreaking havoc, and I believe there was this one clip I recorded. I'm pretty sure I got it here. If I did get it, I'll start playing it for you guys right now. Where basically, he's just running around, and he has this orbital strike, and like right as the timer hit 0 and he's on sudden death, he lays down the orbital strike right by his feet, and then the behemoth comes up right to him, and he just his health just goes down all the way. It just tears apart your health, and it gives the hunters a bit more of a chance. If he's on like one last bar of health, Because, I mean, those of you who have played Evolve, and when you're the last guy, you typically hide, but since you can't hide here, it's really nice that they make it like this, so that there's a chance, you know, for one guy to make the comeback in the 30 seconds he has. It also implies a little bit of strategy for the monster to use rather than just killing everybody. He can try and get the last two weakened or something, or be sure that it's not the support so he can't cloak. And, you know, just take out the last two as quickly as he can next to each other while they have low health. So to, like, save something like he'll leave the Trapper and the Assault for last, just so we can, like, just take them both out, like, super quickly. Or maybe the Medic, who knows. But, what else is there? Oh yeah, that's one other thing. In the second round, now I don't believe this starts with the first round, but in the second round, you can look up and you can see the dome drop down over you, and it's like, oh boy, this is it. I'm entering the arena. It's like it kind of sets the tone for the game mode, and it's pretty neat. Yeah, kind of see this kind of stuff happen because when you normally start off in like Hunter Evacuation, you sort of like drop into the ship, and that kind of also helps set the mood and the immersion a little bit. So I don't know. You guys can play the game mode for yourselves and give me your opinions and whatever. Other than that, this is Operation. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.